How's it going, people? Alex here. I'm back for another video. In today's video, I've got a Master Hero deck profile updated for the June ban list that has just dropped. Well, it's actually dropping in a few days, so this is going to be viable from that date. This has no Norden in it, of course, because Norden is now banned, which is amazing. But I've updated this deck a lot and made it like extremely fun. I would not recommend going to like regionals and stuff with this deck because I think it would most likely get shut on. But if you are at locals and stuff and you want a nice fun deck to play, I'd highly recommend getting this. Anyway, let's go straight down into the deck profile. If you enjoy this video, make sure to hit that thumbs up button and subscribe for more juicy content. Anyway, so starting off with the monsters, I'm playing 3 Elemental Hero Shadow Mist. This card is a must play at 3 in my opinion, because the whole concept of it is it searches your prime card, which is the change card. In this case, it's mask change, and mask change is your baby. This is how you're going to be summoning, your Dark Law, your Acid, and all this sort of stuff. And this is the main card. You're going to be searching this. Searching mask change and stuff, and then like you can also search like your other heroes, like your Bubble Man and all that sort of stuff when it goes to the graveyard. So you always want to be playing this at 3. Again, next on the heroes, I play triple Elemental Hero Bubble Man. This card is just amazing to play at 3 for the main reason that because you're playing a lot of spell and trap cards, you maybe have to the stage where you'll have like a Shadow Mist on the field, another monster like a Goblin Bug or a Summoner Monk, and you'll have no other cards in your hand, so you can special summon the Bubble Man from your hand, allowing you to have a field with like a Dark Law and a Rafflesia or another rank 4 in your on your field. And it's really fun as well. I really like Bubble Man. He's a really cool card, and like he's like a last resort card as well, because if there's no other cards on your field or hand, you can draw 2 from it, so you can't go wrong. 1 Elemental Hero Woodsman. I only play this because I like to play Master Hero Diane. You don't need to play this if you don't want to, but this is just my preference. Like, you can put in another card in if you want, but I just like playing 1 Woodsman because I like Master Hero Diane, because I think it's good for OTK. 1 Vision Hero Vion. This card is amazing. This card basically, at the end of this the end of the deck profile, I'll show you a combo you can do, but this replaces Armageddon Knight, because the whole concept of it is you summon him, you dump Shadow Mist to the graveyard, then you search. And there's actually a field block combo that you can do. I'm going to show you that at the end of the deck profile, but this card is so good because it searches polymerization as well, which I like playing in this deck. It's really cool. And the whole thing of this is like you can also use him to change as well. So like you can use you can like search say another hero like after you've sent Shadow Mist to the graveyard, and then like search either like Woodsman or a Bubble Man to your hand, and then you can like banish Shadow Mist if you want, and then search a polymerization card, which is really good. He's such a good card, very underestimated, and he was only released about a month ago in like Duelist Alliance, I think. Triple Goblin Bug. This is basically so we can special summon from our hand another level 4. In this case, we're just wanting to special summon the Shadow Mist. We want to summon Goblin Bug, special summon Shadow Mist, so then we can search Mask Change. Very straightforward. Again, another summon card we're using is Summoner Monk. Don't really need to say much about him. All it is summon, dump spell, special summon from the deck. Nice and simple. Really cool card. I like him. So I play 3 Goblin Bug, 2 Summoner Monk. Really cool. And then round it all off from monsters, 1 Maxi. Don't really need to say much. We all like a bit of draw power sometimes. So onto the spells. Triple Mask Change. This card, is standard. This is how you're going to be playing your Master Hero cards. And there are a lot of ruling issues that people have people don't know with Mask Change. Now, if you search this up on Google, I'm not making this up. If I say have a Bubble Man face down, I can Mask Change him because I'm controlling a hero monster, not a face-up hero monster. It doesn't necessarily say you must mask change a face-up hero. So if you get, what's it called, like Swords of Concealing Light, or what's the other card? Quaking Mirror Force. You can use mask change on your hero card, and this is how you're going to be summoning like your mask hero monsters. You know, very standard, very good card. Triple emergency call or e-call. I only have 2 secrets out of 3. Shame. 3, mainly because, you know, we want to be searching as much as possible. We want our heroes in our hand as soon as possible. Not once per turn as well. Really cool card. We want this. 3, a hero lives. You know, if this card is just blessed because, you know, you can just special summon from your deck, your Shadow Mist, and then search a change card. And in the end, have a really nice board out on the field at the end of the turn. Really cool. 1 mask charge. This is basically so we can recycle our heroes, get them either to our hand or back to our extra deck if we want to recycle something like an acid and stuff like that. So a really cool card. 1 polymerization. This is for absolute 0. And 1 Miracle Fusion. Again, this is for absolute 0. People are going to question why play Polymerization and Miracle Fusion. Usually it's just one or the other. But I'm going to show you a combo you can do with Polymerization. You don't have to play it, but it's a really effective combo that you can do. I really like this combo. You know, 1 warrior returning alive and 1 reinforcements of the army. I want to recycle my heroes and search my heroes as much as possible. You don't necessarily have to play warrior returning alive, but I find myself always needing to recycle my heroes, and this card just does the trick. It's really effective. For other spells, you know, standard Soul Charge. You know, standard double Twin Twisters and Upstart Goblin. You know, I want a bit more draw power and a bit more consistency, so I run Upstart Goblin as well. Double Twin Twisters is standard, and Soul Charge. Don't need to say much. Trap Tricks for traps, Trap Tricks, Trap Hole Nightmare. I play this because I'm playing Rafflesia. It's just really standard card. Negating effects is really cool. 1 Bottomless Trap Hole. Again, I want as much... I want to just get rid of everything on the field. I like a clean field when I play this deck. I really like a clean field. And what I mean by clean field, I mean just one like my opponent is going to be struggling because, you know, I don't want anything on their field. Like, all honesty, Darklaw really does well against Zodiac for the main reason that they can't recycle with like Daigusto Emerald, and like the card is actually really good. Again, 1 Mirror Force. I want a clean field, and I play 1 Quaking. When I say a clean field, like, sure, I'm playing Quaking, you question that, but the reason why I play Quaking is because I can stun my opponent. Like, sure, loads of decks, you know, they can take stuff out of the graveyard, but if they're face down on the field, they can't do fuck all. So that's why I play Quaking Mirror Force, because I want to stun my opponent. 1 Fiendish Chain, just so we can just say, haha, no moving for you. To our opponent if they summon like a really good boss monster. This is really effective against Dinosaur because they just can't do anything if they have like an Ulti-Conductor Tyranno on the field, which is really cool. I like playing 1 Lost Wind. Lost Wind is actually an amazing card, which is extremely underrated as trap. Like, really, it just like negates stuff and all this sort of stuff. Like, I was playing Forbidden Chalice in the deck, but I found Lost Wind to be so much better because it's a trap card. Again, it's a trap card, not a quick spell. But like, Lost Wind is just does so much. It's got so much utility, and it can recycle itself, but then banish it afterwards. You know, it can be used like multiple times, which is really effective. 1 Solemn Warning for a staple trap, and then 1 Call of the Haunted. I only like playing 1 Call of the Haunted, not 2 or 3, because I found when I was playing 2 or 3 Call of the Haunted, that I was pretty much just like, I don't know, I was bricking too much, and I don't like special summoning like so much from the graveyard all the time, because if I'm like, I'm not always going to have stuff in the graveyard, so I always find just 1 Call of the Haunted is enough. You don't need any more. So that is just about it. Extra deck. Let's go straight into there. I'm playing 2 Darklaw. Never play 3. Never ever play 3. Like, out of everything, it's just like, it's a waste of space because, you know, you're not going to go into the 3rd one. You're only really going to go into 1 or 2. Like, you can pretty much end the game pretty quick. one Master Hero Acid so we can blow up their back row. I play one Diane because the whole concept with Diane is that you can just attack with Diane. Then what you can do afterwards is like special summon the Shadow Mist from your deck and then search a change at the same time while in your battle phase. Attack with Shadow Mist, change the Shadow Mist into something like, say, I don't know, Dark Claw and Anki or something, and deal a fuck ton of damage. It's really underrated, this card, and this is the only reason why I'm playing Woodsman is because of this card. I really like it, it's really good. One Master Hero Anki, this is for sort of like OTK potential, because like you can attack with Anki, destroy a card, search a change into Dark Law, and then like do more damage after that. It's just really good. One Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. I'm playing this again because of I'm playing the Miracle Fusion and the Polymerization in the blow up field combo that I'm going to show you straight after this. It's going to be it's so good, I'm telling you. So what, like, this card is just really good for it, and you know, this is it for just the fusion monsters and stuff. So because of course Norden's banned, so no Norden, which is good. One Diamond Direwolf, just staple XYZ, you know, Silent Honor Arc for stealing monsters, very standard. One Utopia, Lightning, again very staple XYZs. One Castell, very staple. Abyss Dweller, Blade Armor Ninja, and Trap Tricks for Felicia. If you don't want to play Blade Armor, you can play what's it called, like Gaga Samurai instead. But I kind of find like I go into Blade Armor a bit more, and 200 attacking twice is better than 1-9. So you know it's really good. One other card I'd be playing if I had it on me would be Tornado Dragon, but I should have him coming through the post soon, I think. Yeah, one Tornado Dragon would be really effective. So, as I was saying, there is a combo you can do. And the only two cards you need to have in your hand is Mask Change and good old Vision Hero Vion. These are the only two cards you have to have in your hand to do this combo. It's extremely powerful. And it goes a little bit like this. So, what you would do, firstly, is you would have Vision Hero Vion, you'd summon him to the field. After that, what you would want to do is you would send your good old friend Shadow Mist to the graveyard. And from that, what you do is you add Bubble Man to your hand. And when Bubble Man is in your hand, you activate Vision Hero Vion's second effect, banish the Shadow Mist, and search Polymerization from your deck. Now this is really good if you're going second, because like if your opponent has a big board on the field that you want to punish, this is what you can do. So you'd banish Shadow Mist and search Polymerization and add Bubble Man to your hand. And now you'd activate Polymerization in order to go into Elemental Hero Absolute Zero. And then what you would do, of course, is activate Mask Change. You'd activate Mask Change on Absolute Zero and go into Masked Hero Acid. Absolute Zero's effect will kick in, blowing up your opponent's monsters when it leaves the field. So all your opponent's monsters are now gone, and Acid's effect will kick in straight after and blow up all your opponent's spell and trap cards. This combo, not many people actually know about and use, which I really don't understand why. It's so good if you have to go second. But like the only slight issue with it is that you're not always going to have these two cards in your hand. I mean, if you have these two cards in your hand, you can do this combo and blow up the entire field. I've done it so many times, and it has pissed off the people who I've played a lot. It has really pissed them off. Anyway, that is it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you want to see some more juicy content, make sure to smash that thumbs up button and subscribe for more amazing juicy juicy content. Anyway, my name is Alex and I am out. Au revoir, people.